Scout cookies. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. Thank you for tuning in. Today, I'm going to finish the turbos on the S13. We officially have 3 days before the engine should be in the chassis, hopefully turning over. We shall see. Check out that, E-Crew, we out here. Look how good this is.
Beaches. Alright, I'm already uncomfortable.
Was that you trying to flex?
No, I was pointing to the beach, you know?
Oh yeah. Make sure you guys copy merch if you haven't already. Please also subscribe if you like the videos that I am putting out. Real quick, the stickers and jet tags are shipped out. They have already been shipped out. They were delayed because there is a little bit of an issue with the fulfillment website I was using. Everything is a-okay, it is taken care of. I do apologize for the delay. Let me show you what's going on with the RB. So if you guys remember, Sean wanted to use the stock collector on the RB.
You want a second hand here?
Yeah, that'd be nice actually. Just model for me. Sean wanted to use the stock collector on the RB. However, there wasn't a 2-bolt flange on the turbos because it wasn't designed to use the stock collector. So in order to run the stock collector, we had to get a couple 2-bolt flanges made for us. Fortunately, they were able to turn them out same day. Ideally, we will have ours weld them onto the intake side of the turbo. It'll then act as a direct replacement for the flange that came with the stock turbos here in order to bolt up to the collector. I do need to reclock the turbo a little bit. If you guys remember when I bolted on the turbos, it was really just to mock up. I did need to reclock both of them really, mainly the front's the worst. Probably about 15 degrees or so. You guys see that little gap? So I just need to do the bolts on the backside here, spin it a little bit, line it up, and then I'll somehow mark these flanges to have ours weld them on. So we have a lot to do in a short period of time, so we're just gonna jump right into it, start with the PTT time, and start clocking those turbos. PTT time initiated. All right, we got a lot to do in a short amount of time, so let's start clocking these turbos. I just clocked this one out a bit. I think it fits perfect with the collector. This is at the right angle. If you guys can see, those one's pointed down, so I'm gonna turn this part up, adjust the cold side down, and I also need to flip this guy, if not use the stock one. Everything perfectly. I readjusted here so they line up, and here the cold side, now there's the clearance. I think now it sits flush with the collector. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Sean though, because this is a 2-man job. I'm going to need him to hold it while I tighten the bolts on the turbo enough to make sure they don't spin so that I can mark the flanges and go ahead and weld those on. All right, I've ours to help me instead of Sean. He's not on a beer run right now.
Oh, what up? You know that airplane scene where he cuts to the pilot and he's like sniffing the paint pen? You know that scene?
Ours just helped me line the collector. We have it marked, the 2-bolt flanges on either turbo. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the turbos. He's going to weld on those 2-bolt flanges and we should be good to hook up the oil and coolant lines. Might actually heat wrap the exhaust manifold instead of using the heat shield so that you can see these pretty turbonetic turbos, but one thing at a time. I don't really know if it died or if I just never hit record, but I'm working on the turbo. I just got one off, gonna do the other in a second. Look how sick this is. Oh, it's like a fidget spinner for adults. Literally markings on everything, it's awesome. In case some of you guys don't know, this is the cold side, this is the hot side. I'm gonna start working on this side now. In order to run the coolant and oil lines, I really didn't have to remove the turbine to put on a table if it's still connected to the whole unit, but I kind of have to in order to get to the back side of it. So there's a thing of cardboard there. I'm going to lay this on and then kind of bolt up everything to it. I wanted to wait until the compressor side was done, but I think I'm just gonna move forward with it. We are on a time crunch. Cross our fingers those turbines don't get damaged in any way, shape, or form. So in order to do that, I'm just gonna remove it from the top 4 here instead of trying to separate the inside. Awesome, now I'm going to put all of that onto here. Let's go see how ours is doing on those welds. You good?
No.
What are you trying to say?
Drehmomentschlüssel.
Oh yeah, me too, dude. Alright, I'm gonna try and figure this out. But I'm going to remove the elbow, install the elbow with this bracket onto the turbo. I'll do that for each of them. Cool. I had already intended to make a custom downpipe for the RB. I'm going to go ahead and have to now incorporate the elbows into the downpipe and also make an O2 bung for it. Not intended, but it's okay. Again, we're just having clearance issues because this is intended for right-hand drive. Now we have a steering shaft going through it. So we're gonna go ahead and skip the installing of the elbow parts since I'm going to remake that and install, or go ahead and connect the oil and the coolant lines to the turbo. I think this is the first time the vlog has seen you get your hands dirty.
Yeah, just like most coaches, I used to be basketball player.
Alrighty crew, so we have reached a little bit of a dilemma in the turbo install. I will need to make some custom lines with AN fittings. This is a slight setback, but again, we're going to make this work. If anything, this has been a blessing in disguise. So, forgive me, but the turbos will not be installed tonight. Instead, coming soon to a theater near you. To show you guys progress on tonight, we do have the 2-bolt flanges on the turbo, and we do have the collector bolted in. This actually looks very nice. Looks OEM, exactly how Sean wanted. The flanges actually mate fairly well. We did order a gasket kit that we are going to replace all the gaskets on the turbo, but overall here's the progress. We were able to do the 2-bolt flanges. Unfortunately, we will have to use AM fittings, but that is okay. That's really not an unfortunate thing. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support. Please share this video. At the very least, just turn on those buzz notifications, but I love you guys. Thank you for watching. E-Crew, we out here with love. Bye.